We begin tonight with breaking news. The Tucson community is grieving the loss of Congressman Raúl Grijalva, who represents Arizona's 7th District. Grijalva's office released a statement saying he died this morning due to, quote, complications of his cancer treatment. KGUN 9's Alex Dowd joins us live from outside the office of Arizona's 7th District with more. Alex.
Heidi, condolences have already started to pour in for the late representative. Just seconds after his team posted that statement you mentioned on social media, comments began to pour in, just flooding the section, talking about how he was a devoted public servant and really a champion for humanity. Tonight, Representative Grijalva's loss will not just be felt by the CD7 community, but by Tucsonans as a whole. Grijalva himself was a lifelong Tucsonan whose activism began as early as his high school years. Most recently, he spent 22 years representing Southern Arizona in Congress in Washington, tackling climate change through his work on the Natural Resource Committee, which he eventually led. Before then, he served in local office on the Tucson Unified School District Board and then the Pima County Board of Supervisors, which he resigned from in 2002 to take his position in Congress. He was diagnosed with lung cancer in April of last year, and his office says that complications with that treatment led to his death. Earlier today, I spoke with the Pima County Democratic Party chair on Grijalva's service to this community.
It would be hard to look at any place in Southern Arizona where he has not had impact. His impact across indigenous communities, across the environment, across the growth of Tucson and its communities, and civil rights, which you can't see, but we certainly see the lack of, especially in times like this. Somebody like Raúl Grijalva, who had such an impact over decades for our community, cannot possibly be replaced.
Now, a special election will be held to find the next person to take over this office, but until then, the office says that they will still be holding their regular hours and doing their regular constituent services. Live from the South Side, Alex Dowd, KGUN 9.
Alex, thank you for that report. Meanwhile, Congressman Juan Ciscomani today commenting on the news. The two served on separate sides of the aisle, but shared his own words about the congressman, saying, quote, Arizonans today lost a dedicated public servant. Raúl was a fearless champion of the causes that he believed in, and he never forgot where he came from. While we often disagreed about public policy, he welcomed me into our congressional delegation warmly and always treated me with respect and dignity. Laura and I are praying for his wife, Ramona, his 3 children, and all of his family and friends during this difficult time, end quote. We'll have much more on his life and legacy coming up tonight at 6 o'clock.